Alright, so I'm in Costa Rica at the moment. Before I go any further, I'll just explain what the fuck this is. So I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning with a slap from the bunk above me falling and landing straight on my nose. I'm in a place in south of San Jose on the Pacific coast called Manuel Antonio. It's a national park, and this is where I'm staying at the moment. So got a fantastic view of the Pacific and the jungle all the way through the Pacific from my balcony at the moment. But there's like I'm in a share house with 8 other people, so I didn't particularly want to go do a video sitting on the balcony with like 7 or 8 other people around me. Anyway, so behind me is the jungle. It's nice and green. Probably the first thing that I noticed when I got to Costa Rica was that just obviously the landscape is just insane, the mountains and the jungle, and this is just dense jungle. Like I keep thinking, you know, like what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, Jurassic Park. I think of Jurassic Park every time I'm walking around. There's that much green, it's ridiculous. But then the longer I got here, the more I realised how much stuff is hidden in there. So you've got sloths. There's a sloth up the tree just over there. I'll see if I show you by the end of the video. If not, I'll film it, but it doesn't do much, it just sits there. And then there, you know, see lots of black vultures on the beach, and there are parakeets everywhere, and there's toucans, and there's iguanas, and there's more spiders that you can name and it's just an incredible part of it. It's by far the most interesting landscape and that I've experienced in Central America, and it's probably the highlight of my trip so far. And I honestly didn't think it was going to be as good as it is, and it is everything and more. It is just absolutely unbelievable here, and it's easily the most developed country in Central America. I mean, you talk to people in Panama, and the Panamanians say that Panama is the capital of Central America, but yeah, they've got the canal and that, but this place is unbelievable, and it's incredibly stable too. They haven't had civil wars in a long time, and while the rest of you know, Honduras and El Salvador and Guatemala are all collapsing in on themselves, Costa Rica is still doing pretty well for itself. So it's pretty amazing. I mean, it's still a developing country, but it's by far in a much better position than all the other places. So I don't know if you can see down there as well. There's a view down there. But yeah, this place is just absolutely unbelievable. Fallen completely head over heels in love with Costa Rica. So I guess for the friends and family at home who want to know what I'm doing, I pretty much wake up at about 5:36 every morning, and it depends if I'm making breakfast or not for everyone. I'm in a share house with about 8 other people, 7 or 8 other people, all from different parts of the world. And we catch the bus to Quepos, which is about 20 metres down the hill, and from Quepos we walk over to a place where we catch a water taxi, and it takes us over onto an island called El Cocal, and on that island is the island is completely and utterly driven by crack, cocaine and dope, basically. So it's a different kind of poor than in Peru. In Peru, you know, the kids hadn't eaten and they hadn't washed, but over here, you know, they all eat junk food, and they've got you know, cheap mobile phones, and they've all got pencils and erasers and stuff, which they didn't have in Peru. But they're just completely and utterly surrounded by drugs. You know, you think the Gold Coast has got a surf culture. You haven't seen anything until you've seen Costa Rica. Like, and I haven't surfed in, you know, I surfed a lot when I was a kid, and I hadn't surfed in 10-15 years. And I'll tell you what, I've been surfing every single day just about since I've been here. So it doesn't cost much to hire a board, and I just after school, which I finish school probably about 2 o'clock, so I usually have a 2-hour Spanish lesson or an hour Spanish lesson in there somewhere, and then I go straight down to the beach and surf. But my Spanish teacher doesn't speak any English, which is awesome, because I'm just totally and utterly conversing in Spanish with him, which is exactly what I need. And what else is there? So yesterday my Spanish teacher told me that I needed to go learn how to speak to the locals. So what better place to take me to hospital, and what better person to have me talk to than an orthodontist. So I pretty much had a conversation, an hour and a half conversation with an orthodontist in a Costa Rican hospital yesterday. So, I mean, I guess it's different, but it was certainly interesting. I've got another week and a half here this weekend. It's probably about 7 hours away from here, and yeah, go check that out. We'll stay in a hostel there. Hopefully get lots of photos and even some video footage, which should be good. But nothing really else to report. So I'll finish up here. And I'm going to take some footage just off the tap onto the end of it. It's going to be boring because I don't move, but it's awesome walking past these things every day. Alright, miss everyone at home, and I'll make another video from Nicaragua. I want to hit Nicaragua in about 2 weeks. Alright, see ya. So I'm walking back. I know I just finished the video, but I'm walking back to where I'm staying at the moment, and it just occurred to me that I should probably put some footage of the view from the balcony. I've posted like 1 million photos from it, but it's absolutely sensational view. Hang on a minute. Yeah, pretty much overlooks the Pacific. I don't know if I mentioned that. It overlooks the Pacific and overlooks the jungle, and the amount of bloody spiders in this joint at the size of your hand is enough to scare the shit out of any grown man. And there's snakes, and it's so exotic it's ridiculous. Anyway, so I'll make sure I tack some on to the end of this. Yeah.
Every single Wednesday.
Yeah, it's at 4:30, so.
That's 3:15 now.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm thinking of going after renting a board. Yeah. But yeah, it's worth it. I don't care if it rains or not, but say hello. Hello.
Well, is internet working with you?
No, this is camera.
Oh, camera. Yeah.
The internet's still busted. That's fantastic. I don't know how well you can see that. That's the jungle and there's the Pacific just above it. Yeah, this way. So yeah, we're pretty much at the top of a mountain here. There's a jungle.
There's a guy here trying to